이 정도는 괜찮겠죠?
뒤에? 앞으로.
이렇게.
이렇게 조명으로 수정대 여기 앉으시고 제가 찍어야 되죠? 일단 처음에 앉으시면 제가 찍고 앉을게요.
Thank you. It's a huge honor to meet you.
Thank you, Val. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. My name is Daniel, and I'm a perfumer, and also I'm a creator, writer. So I wrote a book about perfume in Korea.
Yeah.
And here I am with my subscriber. She's a huge fan of your perfume.
Oh, thank you.
She has a great experience
Thank
with
you.
perfume in London.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have
Yes.
a lot of memory with this
Yeah.
brand. So I'm really
fabulous.
honored to meet you.
No, it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Did you, when you were in London, did you go to the boutique? Or
Yeah, yeah,
Did you?
yeah. I
How
also
long ago was
visited
that?
maybe 6 years ago.
Was I there?
No, I didn't meet you. So.
Oh, well, you should have told. If you'd said you were coming,
Really?
then I would have made sure I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Want to sit down?
yeah, thank you.
Love your shoes. Oh, they're great. They're fabulous colour.
Thank you. So today we're gonna do YouTube live.
Okay.
So they're like my subscriber, our subscribers
Yes.
can also feel and get feel and
Okay.
literally smell. Hopefully
Okay.
they can smell.
Is that going to? Is that spoiling
Yes.
the view? Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Good.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yay! Great. So literally, she gave me a small brief session about
Okay.
your perfume.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously, she's amazing person, and she also gave me great opportunity to
Yes.
experience your
I-
perfume as well.
I brought
Also,
this.
I got so lucky.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That's from a long time ago.
Yeah, we smelled each other like your
Yeah.
signature collection.
Yeah.
I have my favorite in here.
Well, that's the signature.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
have three collections. We have the signature collection, and the philosophy is to use ingredients not widely used in the perfume industry. So we have things like champaka, tolu, sampakita, and these are all ingredients that exist in nature, but they weren't used as the main ingredient of a perfume. And so that was the whole idea of Ormond Jane. And the second collection is the four corners of the earth. So this is literally meaning the four corners, meaning the whole earth. And the philosophy for that is that the four corners of the earth are actually all in London, because in London everybody lives in London.
yeah.
All nationalities live in London. So you have everybody in London: Africans, Indians, Koreans, Chinese, Russians, everybody. In the morning when you walk in the park, you see Chinese people doing Tai Chi, and it's wonderful, you know, all the parts of London you go to. And I think that is good for us because all the rich diversity that we get coming from their cultures, we learn. And I think it makes you more creative because we have all these different nationalities bringing with them all their different ideas and cultures. It's very educational. And the last collection is called Route de la Soie, which is the Silk Road. So this was inspired by a book I was received for Christmas, a big fat book on history about really like how the Chinese brought to us silk, mathematics, gunpowder, all these aspects of life that is our everyday life today. But you know, not many people realize that all these sophisticated inventions were coming from the Far East. So it was very educational for me. And then off the back of that, I wanted to create perfumes that celebrated the Silk Road. So it was a big project. It took 2 years because I had to find all the flowers and everything that's growing in each territory, and then of course to create a perfume from that. So there's 3 collections. I've had Ormond Jane now for 23 years. It's still privately owned by me, and I'm on my studio number 5. Now I've got a very, very big studio. So I'm not moving again, but it you know, and we have 49 people working, but we're still making everything in-house.
Wow.
So we make everything. So we're manufacturers and we're also retailers because we have our boutique, and we're also wholesalers because we sell around the world, and with our partners Bluebell in Korea, who are doing a fantastic job. So, and we're very, very happy to get Bluebell. We realised we were very honoured because it's not easy. It's not easy. So we're very happy with that development, and I'm very happy to be in Korea. I have to say, I've never been there before, so it's very exciting for me because I love travelling, as you know from all my perfumes. So I'm going to introduce you to the first perfume, which is going to be the Verano, and this is from the Montebaco, which comes from the Four Corners of the Earth collection, and it's representing South America. Actually, I should have got 2. I'm so sorry. I'll spray one for you, and then I should. This is all about tobacco leaf and amber and leather.
So after the top note is gone, this one, like, you remember the first impression I had, but after the top note is gone, this is very smooth.
Yes,
But also distinctively unique.
it is very
Yeah.
soft. It's very dry. The dry now. This I've just sprayed it, so you've got that zingy grapefruit top note.
Because we just smelled over there, so we remember the top note. So now she agrees that there's a different story.
Yes, yeah. So it's very sensual. All the perfumes are gender free. They're not for males, not for females. If you like it, wear it. It's not up to me to tell you, what you should be wearing according to your gender. So this is a development we put in 2006, when we decided to make it all gender free.
Yeah, so I'm going to translate a little bit
Oh,
to
of course,
Korean users. 안녕하세요. 향수 읽어주는 여자 하니날다입니다. 오늘은 영국에서 오신 오르몽드 제인의 창업자 린다 여사님하고 시간을 보내고 있어요. 네, 오르몽드 제인은 3가지 컬렉션을 가지고 있고요. 정말 향수계에서 그동안 사용하지 않았던 희귀한 그 원료들을 활용해서 만들어내는 향수고요. 2006년부터는 이제 젠더리스 향수로서 남자, 여자, 성별에 상관없이 입기에 너무 좋은 향수들을 여러분이 만나실 수 있고, 조금 전에 린다 여사님께도 그 말씀을 해주셨어요. 좋아하는 내가 좋은 향수, 그거 입으시면 된다. 향수의 성별은 따로 존재하지 않는다. 이렇게 말씀을 주셨거든요. 그리고 저희가 지금 이제 시향을 한 향수가 바로 베라노, 네. 그래서 이거는 그 남아메리카에 대한 그거 타바코, 남아메리카에 있는 타바코에 대한 그 타바코 잎에 대한 그 이야기인데요. 정말 그 탑노트에서는 마치 코를 간질간질 거리게 하는 감칠맛 같은 게 코에서 막 몽글몽글 피어올라요. 그리고 탑노트가 지난 다음에는 너무나 잔잔하고 아주 세련미가 너무나 세련됐는데 세련된 걸 티내지 않는 그런 멋있는 그런 사람이 그 상상이 되는, 토바코를 좋아하시는 분들이 정말 좋아할 향이라고 생각합니다. 또 린다 여사님 이야기를 더 들어보도록 할게요.
Okay. So now I'm going to introduce you to Damask. And this is from the Silk Road. So this is a rose scent, Damask,
Right.
and it's surrounded by lots of little fruity notes. So it's a very effervescent, a very sparkling rose perfume. And there was a young lady from Korea. She's an influencer called Nichi향수. Do you know her? And she this is her favorite perfume.
Oh. Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So that is, oh wow. After the top note is gone,
Yes.
like it's more not just sensual, it's more smooth.
Yes.
And
So that's the character of our perfumes because we have a certain style. So the perfumes are created so that you can smell the ingredients coming through. We don't have strong perfumes, but we have complex perfumes. So the idea is that, you know, it's elegant. You can smell the ingredients coming through. It's got a lot of lasting power because we pour them at the highest percentage possible. But that's the style of the house. Yeah.
beautiful. And then this damask perfume is different from other damask rose perfumes.
It's only different because we have surrounded it with lots of little tiny drops of fruit. So that's what's made it quite unusual and quite different.
Very different.
Yes, yeah.
And then
Because personally, I don't really like single smells. My style is not. I don't want a perfume just to smell of a rose, or just a perfume to smell of something like grapefruit. I prefer to make a composition, which is very elegant and it has a journey and it lasts. And the next day, your clothes smell beautiful.
Oh my gosh, now I'm like, I'm jumping into the lake of damask. 다마스크 그 로즈 향수가 오르몽드 제인의 다마스크 로즈 향수는요, 다른 그 로즈 향수랑은 너무 다르게 너무너무 섬세해요. 그래서 마치 그 베이커리에서 밀가루를 채를 한 30번 넘게 이렇게 채를 친 듯하게 섬세하고 정교하게, 그러나 너무 찬란하고 감사하면서 등장하는 그 장미의 그 느낌이 있거든요. 기존에 아시던 장미들과는 좀 다르게 접근하실 거라서 무언가 나를 좀 기억하게 만들고 싶은, 그러나 예스러운 장미나 아니면 소녀 같은 사랑스러운 그런 장미 말고 너무나 그 섬세하고 그리고 세련된 장미로 만나고 싶으신 분들에게 추천하고 싶습니다. I think like I can picture that like intelligent women has a career like and strong but also very feminine inside,
Yes,
elegant,
yes.
and then soft, gentle. I can picture that those women
Yes.
say they smell like the musk.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Sounds like the ultimate woman to me.
Oh yes, yes. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to introduce you to Xi'an.
Xi'an.
So Xi'an is also from La Route de la Soie, from the Silk Road. And Xi'an is that part of China where you've got the terracotta army. But this has got cedarwood, pepper, rhubarb. I find this perfume very calming. It's a perfume that I like to spray above my head and let it come down and then breathe in and relax. I find it a very soothing perfume.
Oh, so today I wearing Xi'an.
Oh, are you? Okay, fantastic. So the lady I travelled with this morning, she's also, it smells so fantastic.
Yes, because this is the I think like this is the scent that like strong but not charismatic.
No.
Because she doesn't have to show she's a charismatic.
Yes.
Yes. So true charismatic, you don't need to reveal.
Yes.
People just notice, right? Xi'an is a perfect perfume. For
Okay.
that.
So like a self-assured woman.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to start wearing that perfume when I get back to England because I don't really wear Xi'an that often. But after today and travelling with Tarsum in the taxi, I've just remembered that I should be wearing this perfume for this time of year. I think it's a good time. I tend to wear my perfumes according to my mood or what I'm doing that day. But I think it's a really lovely perfume for me to wear in England now because it's quite warming as well. And it's
Right.
quite cold in England at the moment, so the temperature's dropped. So now I'm going to introduce you to the 3 perfumes that they will be launching in the first quarter of 2024. And it's a celebration of the Montebacco series. We bring them out every year, just once a year, limited edition. So each company can order how many. We partner with about 20 or 30 of our best partners around the world. In England and Europe, everybody launches on January the 18th, and they're not allowed to launch it before. And people actually start to reserve their perfumes in advance because they know that, you know, if a company just buys, let's say, 20 of each one, but when it's gone, it's gone. We don't make it again till 2025. And each year we change the colors of the bottle. So it's a fun thing that we do, and everybody loves it. And so the first one is called Montebacco Floor. So this is the same formula as the Verano, except this has got gardenia in it and some other floral notes.
Oh, okay.
It's quite classic. It's quite classic.
But also very somebody who has a dignity.
Yes.
Yes.
Dignified.
Yeah. This is real.
That's a good, well put as well.
Yeah.
It's a good way of expressing that, actually. I always say it's kind of like the classic perfume, but you're right, it has got a lot of dignity.
Right.
This one is actually my favorite, but the best out of the 3, I mean, they all sell out because it's limited edition. The one that is the most popular is the next one.
1월 18일에 이제 출시가 되는 그 매년 그 컬러가 다르게 출시가 된 리미티드 에디션이고요. 이때 못 사면 이제 1년을 또 기다려야 되는 리미티드 에디션이에요. 2024년에 1월에 출시가 되는 이 리미티드 에디션을 오늘 이제 저희가 시향을 함께 하게 됐어요. 저희 조금 전에 시향했던 벨린다의 그 포뮬라에서 가드니아 향이 좀 더 더해져서 뭔가 그 클래시한데 오래된 느낌이 아니라 품격 있는 클래시함을 느껴서 이런 향이 나는 사람은 데이트하고 싶네요. I want someone like this him like smells like this. I want a date. He's going to be my date.
Yeah. Good. So the next one is called Montebacco Cuba. And this one has got added vanilla and mandarin. And I think you can smell a lot more of the tobacco in this one than in this one.
Oh, okay. So Monday I want to date this him, and Friday.
Okay. You're going to be busy.
Oh, I'm gonna be super busy. But also, I think it's always great, like when women they smell like this. It literally shows she's determined.
Yes.
She's the decision maker. She's someone like you. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. That's good to know. And the last one is a bit unexpected. This one is very kapow. It's got caramel and pineapple.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna date
So
with.
they're all different. They're all very different.
Yes. So I'm gonna go traveling with him
Okay.
during my holidays.
So which one's your favorite?
My favorite is this.
Okay, good.
Yes. I think you can wear this one like for.
Oh, I think it's delightful.
Yeah,
It's delightful. So the people that work in my team, they they all like the Cuba, and the boutiques they like Rio, but I like Flor. You know, I think it's like you said, it's very like a very dignified, very elegant, classic perfume. I just love the smell of gardenia, and you can't get gardenia. It's very difficult to find. A lot of people most of the gardenia perfumes are made up with jasmine and vanilla, and you recreate the smell of gardenia because it's very volatile, and most of the perfume houses in France don't sell gardenia absolute, like in its purest form, because you can't get it all the time. So people don't want to create perfumes using it if then 2 years later they can't get it and everything. But we have one contact, well, we have two contacts. We have one in Colombia and one in China, and they're both growing gardenia. But again, some years they have the oil and they sell me maybe 500 milliliters, hugely expensive.
Yeah.
But the following year they'll say I haven't got any, so it's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
So we stockpile a bit.
Oh, okay. It's really really rare. 그 가드니아 원료를 구하기가 굉장히 어려워서 사실 제스민과 바닐라를 조합을 해서 가드니아 이제 향을 만들어내고 그런 것들이 이제 있는데 오르몽드 제인에서는 가드니아를 지금 콜롬비아와 그리고 그 차이나 중국이랑 계약을 해서 가드니아 농장에서 이렇게 가드니아 휘발성이 워낙 강하다 보니까 정말 그 걷기가 어렵지만 그 농장에서 가져온 가드니아를 가지고 만들고 있고 그 가드니아가 들어간 게 바로 이 리미티드 컬렉션에 워낙 진짜 원료 단계로 들어가면 너무 이게 어려운 게임이어서 근데 그걸 또 해내고 계셔서 정말 존경합니다. 와, I huge respect because it's really hard to deal with farming.
Yes.
If there is like a fire, or there is like political
that is
issues,
or the weather.
and the weather, the global warming, and then a lot of things affect the farms, especially flowers.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, well, you are dealing with the most challenging, difficult thing.
Well, because it's my company and because we're manufacturers, if we didn't get the gardenia one year, we just say, sorry, we haven't got it for the moment, and then it will come back another time. So we just explain that to people. But if you're a big global brand, you can't really do that.
Yeah, totally. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Wow, I really, really.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
No, thank you.
Wow, thank you so much.
No, it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a great pleasure to meet you. Great pleasure to meet you as well.
So, Sujang, do you have any more questions?
보통 그런 조금 다른 브랜드에서 쓰지 않는 좀 진기하고 유니크한 원료들을 찾아서 향수에 영감 받으시고 세계 각국의 여행지, 우리가 가보지 못한 이국적인 도시나 장소에 대해서 영감을 받으시는데 그런 것에 대해서 관심을 가지게 된 계기라든지 어떻게 그런 거를 토대로 향수를 만들게 되셨는지 브랜드 스토리 좀 더 궁금합니다.
So she's really, really. I mean, it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Thank
and
you.
Also, like, she wants to know how it all started. You traveled and then you create a perfume inspired by your travels, and then CDs and rare perfume ingredients, things like that. And she wants to know more about the story, how it all began, how it all started.
Well, so when I was very young, I was very much into craftsmanship. It was like my hobby. I enjoyed making things. I enjoyed sewing, painting, making chocolates, making candles, making room sprays. Where my parents lived was a very quiet village. There was no shops really or any entertainment for quite a distance. So we had to entertain ourselves at the weekend, especially when it's raining. So my parents used to buy us great big hobby boxes of things that you could make, and so that was the start for me. I really enjoyed it, and I always made sure that everything was made particularly nice. But then, come Saturday afternoon, I would have 16 to 20 of these items I had made. And then I used to think, what am I going to do with them? And then a little bit of me is entrepreneurial. So I thought, well, I will sell them. I'm going to go and try and sell them. So I think there was a part of me that was always like a little shopkeeper inside my heart, because then I would go to the people and say, like, do you like this? Would you like to buy that? I'd get a little table at the local church 2 or 3 times a year and put all my products on, and then I would give 50% to the church and everything. So that's the start of everything. And then as time went on, I was traveling. I've always enjoyed traveling, and I've always enjoyed all the cultures, and I love cooking. I love fragrance and flavors. So at one point I opened a little ice cream parlor in South America. But the idea again was to use unusual ingredients. So I was making the ice cream different from everybody else's. So fragrance and flavors, they come together in my life and in life in generally. And then when I returned to London, a gentleman that knew me from when I was very young was working for Chanel. And he remembered that I liked making candles, and he was allowed to burn candles in the boutique because it was fine jewelry, not clothes. So I was very happy to have this challenge, which I embraced. And, it had to be the color of Coco Chanel's Chinese screens in the apartment in Paris. And ultimately, they said, bravo, these are beautiful, we will take 50. So then I had to form a company, because they said you have to have a company to be paid. So I formed Ormond Jane so I could be paid by Chanel. And so my husband said, I said, I don't want to give it my name, because I would just die with embarrassment if I saw my name above a shop or on a bottle. So I would rather give it a different name and keep it separate. And so my name is Linda Jane, and my home had turned into like a little studio. So my husband said, you can call yourself Jane Ormond or Ormond Jane. So I said, that'll do. I'll call it Ormond Jane. I wrote my invoice. And then I got more commissions from Burberry and big, important luxury companies. So I knew the quality had to be very high and very perfect. And then I went into perfumery, not just candles. I got my style of perfumery after being in business for about 4 years. I realized that, I wanted to have a point of difference. And through conversation and talking to clients, I came up with the idea to find ingredients not widely used in the perfume industry. So that took another 2 years, but ultimately we launched Champaka, Sampaquita, Tolu. People didn't know what these ingredients were, but they were all very beautiful perfumes, and that's what set us apart. And that's what made people curious to find out about the perfumes. And then, of course, as time has gone on, I've, developed the style. Then we brought in the 4 corners of the earth, and then the Route de la Soie. The Route de la Soie is different because it's all the ingredients and the flowers on the Silk Road. But the signature collection is looking for these very unusual ingredients that you don't find that people are using in perfumery. So that's the idea, that's the philosophy, and that's where we are today.
Wow, beautiful. Wow.
Thank you.
It's inspiring.
Thank you.
Wow, it's really inspiring.
Well, it's been a long time, 23 years. Yeah.
And also, so here you are in Korea, and then you are with Korean women. Can you recommend like one perfume among your beautiful creations for Korean women?
For Korean women.
Today.
Today, can I recommend 3?
Oh yes.
Okay, so I would definitely go for Xian, Damask, and Montebaco Floor.
Montebaco Floor. Okay.
But the Montebaco Floor doesn't come out until 2024
Yes. Right.
in the first quarter.
It 2024년 1분기까지 기다려야 합니다.
A lot of people love the Verano, though, you know.
Yes.
So it's you know, the Verano is a worldwide big seller.
Oh.
Yeah. But also, I can recommend one more. Sorry.
Oh, no, please.
Levant from
Levant?
the. It's where is it here? The Levant from the Route de la Soie. It's very attractive. It's very pretty. It's like a bottle of happiness.
이제 저희는 행복의 향을.
It's this part of when you come out of ancient Babylonia and you're coming down to the eastern side of the Mediterranean. That's the Levant. That's the area, and Levant means the rising. And the flower that comes from this region is peony. So it's very pretty.
Wow.
I love peonies. Optically, I think they're so pretty.
Yeah, peony makes people happy.
It's happy.
Yeah, it's happy.
It's a happy lady.
Yes, very happy. Very happy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming over. So kind of you. Nice to meet you. I'm so glad you've been to Oman, Jane. You must come back. You must come back.
Right. When I visit London again,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Look me up because we can come to the boutique and have an experience.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, you'll be welcome, then I
and
guess.
then, could you take a picture
Of
with
course.
us all together? 저희 사진을 찍어도 될까요? 네. 저희 라이브는 여기까지 하겠습니다.